A student sample of a critique from Farewell My Mailbox by Bob Greene. A lot of good stuff here. The student gets right to the point in the summary, and a lot of good actual connections to the text. The parenthetical citations are done correctly. This student talks about some of the supporting points and then gives a decent articulation of the thesis. So this is a good summary. All right. At sufficient length, well developed. Then the student moves into evaluation. I see right away that I've got the student's voice. The I is strong. I agree. I became aware. I do not believe. Um, and the evaluation could use a little more development, but it has some pretty good uh, threads it's following. You know, this student does manage to point out the common sense parts of Greene's article and to support it, but then also introduces some pretty good questions and some pretty good objections. Perhaps that's the term I'm looking for. For example, here the student mentions, yes, you know, people are losing jobs, but there are also jobs that are being created by the new technologies. So you know that's not too bad of a trade-off, and so there's some pretty good thinking going on here. The one thing that keeps us away from a strong A is just a lot of surface errors like this. There should be a U up there. Um, uh, and if it doesn't meet the quota of a few month uh, periods, you know something's wrong with the quotation here. Um, Something like a pawn needs to be fixed. Let's look down at some other ones. Probably should spell out text for an academic paper. Losing, and it needs one O, not loosing, which would be untying a knot. Um, which here, we need the right word. All right, that's the evil lady who flies through the air, and so there are some surface level problems that can be easily fixed with a good proofreading eye, but that will keep you away from that high A. So I would probably give this like a 3.5, an A/B. And I would tell the student, look, a lot of stuff is just really done well here. You just need to work on, once you get it written down, read it through 2 or 3 times afterward. Have someone else read it to try to find those pesky errors, those misspellings, those homophones that your computer's not going to find because they're actually words, but they're not the type the actual word you want. So take more care on that, and your grades would improve.